talk about how you discovered Jay-Z, how you started playing his records, and then the relationship you built.
Actually, the crazy thing is, Biggie is the one who told me about Jay-Z back in like 96, maybe even 95. Because I've always been the person to ask, different artists, yo, what's the hottest new shit? You know what I'm saying? I like to ask questions. And Biggie's like, yo, there's this dude from Brooklyn named Jay-Z, who's actually a good friend of mine. And that's how I found out. So I started hearing songs. From Jay, like Hawaiian Sophie, Can You Get With That? Dead Presidents. I started seeing videos. It was this one song, Ain't No, when he mentioned, the Filipinos. That's when I was like, oh, this dude knows about Filipinos?
Yeah.
In the 90s, like there was no rappers talking about Filipinos. So he shouted out the Filipinos. I was like, wow. And the crazy thing is, one of Jay-Z's first gigs in the Bay Area, I DJ'd at back in 96, right before his album came out, Reasonable Doubt, in San Francisco at the Great American Music Hall. And the promoter, my boy Chuck Live, who's from San Jose, is actually a black dude, used to promote for Filipino crowd, but I played hip hop all the time, so it's a hip hop Filipino party. So Jay-Z performed for like the crowd was 90% Filipino. You know what I mean? And everybody loved Jay-Z, man. Filipinos love Jay-Z because of that one shout out. And he just kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? The next album, he said, what you doing in LA with Filipinos and essays? Like he kept doing it. I'm like, wow. And when I finally, like, I met him in 96 at that first party, but when he found out I was working in radio, I finally got to, interview him. And that's when we kind of, created a relationship.